right, this light activity reaching up into the, yeah, this is what you'll see inside of the hotel room at 5:32 p.m. The engineer lights reaching to the depths of room 427, and that's impossible light while a demon at the entrance moves around in engineer light. That's how they're monitoring you. And demons that are over there stalking with light activity creation as they walk in, that which is not sunlight nor the product of sunlight, based on the position reaching into the depths through the supposedly the entrance. This is light activity creation. And as you'll look at the evidence that's been captured at Ovid Family Community Library, this is a different method of light activity, but there is no way to be consistent with regard to what is, again, that's supposed to be the sun. This is not the sun that would be hunkered down adjacent, shooting light horizontally. This is also not in alignment with the 532 placement of the light source outside of room 427 at Holiday Inn at 15494 in Victorville, California, creating my upright shadow inside of that hotel room. And then what is, again, 5:30, that's 5:40 p.m. right now, 5:39 p.m., 7 minutes later. That's, again, maintenance of the light source. I took pictures upon my entrance inside of this venue. This is not sunlight. All right, and so you're looking at the shadow of the desktops. Light activity while their shadows are creating light activity while they're walking, they're pacing and engineer light. They're group stalking as an entity. Okay, Ovid Family Community Library engaged in a documented pattern of criminal summoning. This is impunity. They're also engaged in group stalking in the bathrooms. They're group stalking with the entity that is engaged in group stalking with those under the age of majority, which is also how the city of Ontario. This is a municipality. This is a state facilitating venue engaged in state surveillance. There is no movement that you're engaging in under what is the sun. That's a light source that's hunkered down, shooting light horizontally. That's moving inside of what is the venue into the depths. That's absolutely absurd. It's entirely demonic. This is terrorism by directed light, and they're monitoring with minor children together. You're going to prosecute all the ways in which the government engages in the P.O.C. All right, that's the light source that's in alignment with me inside of 215 EC Street. It's currently 5:41 p.m. in Ontario, California. This is the intent to engage in group stalking. This is the intent to engage in terrorism, and the intent to engage in that while engaged in federal stalking as well. This is P.O.C. You're also looking at, this is demonic, absolutely demonic. Alrighty, and that light activity is reaching all the way back here for the criminal purposes of all the demons who are group stalking all around, maintaining that environment for the pattern of conduct to occur. It's appearing underneath the desk, reaching underneath the desk. This is impossible light activity, P.O.C. Alright, group stalking with those over and under the age of majority. Right, and the entity is maintaining the light source while I am living and working in Los Angeles at Alvarado Gardens. That's crossing path. You can see the two shadows. The shadows travel in front of her person, monitoring. Okay, the sound of sirens, criminal summoning, demons that are group stalking and monitoring the evidence. Okay, this is the pattern of conduct, and that is the impossibility that the sun would be at this location. Here's my shadow traveling across, and there's another shadow traveling across. These are demons who are pacing. And they're acting with the entity that's sounding sirens, okay? The Ontario Fire Department has no legitimacy. They're a documented terrorist, and so is the Ontario Police Department, and so is American Medical Response. They're group stalking with the population who's occupying place criminally, all right, as the state that's group stalking. It's currently 5:43 p.m. This is demonic activity exposed. This is P.O.C.